Welcome to Bridge to Home's ribbon cutting celebration. We thank you so much for being here. I'm Tracy Carpentier, President of the Board of Directors for Bridge to Home. We're here for a very unique event, even by pandemic standards. We are virtually cutting the ribbon to christen the new sewer hookup to our Drayton Street facility and announcing the start of our capital campaign to build a permanent building at that location. I'd like to introduce and recognize some of our guests this morning. County Supervisor Catherine Barger of the 5th District in Los Angeles County, Santa Clarita Mayor Bill Miranda, Council members Marsha McLean and Jason Gibbs. I'm also joined by many of the board members and staff of Bridge to Home. Now we'll transport ourselves virtually to Drayton Street, the site of the Bridge to Home shelter.
Hello everyone. We're at the Bridge to Home shelter on Drayton Street. I'm Tracy Carpentier, the chair of the Bridge to Home Board of Directors, and I invite you to join our board in our vision to end homelessness in the Santa Clarita Valley. We've been taking steps towards that vision for years. We've gone from a nighttime winter shelter to one that is available 24/7 year-round. We've expanded our services because people are living at the shelter, preparing and searching for housing, not just staying overnight 4 months out of the year. Last year, we housed more than 100 people, and we're on track to exceed that this year, despite the record low housing vacancy rates. Now, through our partnership with College of the Canyons, we have 11 shelter residents enrolled in college, and another 20 are in the process of applying. So here we are. As you can see, the shelter consists of several portable buildings like the ones you can see right now. These buildings have aged beyond their usefulness, and keeping the decaying buildings in working order is a real challenge for us. There was no hookup to a sewer and no running water. Portable toilets and showers are definitely a godsend to those without shelter, but they offer a less than dignified solution to personal hygiene. Cooking and serving even the simplest meals is an enormous obstacle in this facility. Here is the Bridge to Home Executive Director, Mike Foley, to tell you more.
Thank you, Tracy. The challenges at this shelter stand in the way of our ability to end homelessness in the Santa Clarita Valley. And these changes come at a time when homelessness is increasing. People lose permanent housing because of every possible life issue, from increased poverty, skyrocketing housing prices, and personal crisis. And COVID-19 has put even more people into that category. Today, that changes. Thanks to support from 5th District Supervisor Catherine Barger in the county, and the City of Santa Clarita, and our amazing donors, we will build a state-of-the-art permanent shelter right here on Drayton Street. And we've started by providing sewer access and running water for the very first time. We're going to celebrate that in just a minute. But first, I'm excited for you to meet Frank Shiro, who's going to tell you about our kitchen facilities.
Hi everyone. For over 20 years, I and a group of about 15 to 20 dedicated volunteers have been serving breakfast here at the shelter. These volunteers came to be known as the Breakfast Club. During the winter months, we would serve breakfast every Saturday morning. But since the shelter became year-round, we now serve twice a month. It's been estimated that over the years, we've served nearly 600 Saturdays and up to 30,000 hot individual breakfast meals. So we're very proud of that accomplishment. Where I'm standing is the kitchen area where we serve the breakfast. As you can see, this is not much of a kitchen at all. There's no running water, there's no sinks, there's no garbage disposal or sewage hookups, there's no stoves, nor are there any ovens. So we have to make the best of this very primitive condition. So each week that we serve, the volunteers in the Breakfast Club would bring in electric skillets and all the cooking utensils and equipment and spread everything out here, and we would just make it work. And after we served the Breakfast Club volunteers would divide out all the dirty skillets and dirty equipment and bring it home to be cleaned. We are so excited that the new building structure will include a new kitchen facility where we will have sinks and running water and those simple things like a sewer and a garbage disposal and a stovetop and an oven, so we can serve those that are much less fortunate in our community. We are so grateful for the privilege of being here to serve, and we are grateful to all of you for all of your support to make this happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Frank and Mike. Today we are celebrating the completion of the plumbing hookup from the Bridge to Home site out to the main sewer serving the neighborhood. Now we just need a permanent building to hook the plumbing to. So as we celebrate our new plumbing today with a virtual ribbon cutting, we are also publicly announcing the launch of our capital campaign, Building the Bridge, to raise funds to build a new campus. This will be interim housing, designed to provide services to people so they can access permanent housing. It will house 60 individuals as well as provide the first family shelter in the Santa Clarita Valley. I am so proud of the Building the Bridge campaign, which will be a community project driven entirely by the Bridge to Home Board of Directors. 100% of our board members have pledged their personal financial gifts to the effort, and they will be asking the community to do the same. The financial goal of the community campaign is $2.5 million. The board will be reaching out to those who have supported Bridge to Home in the past, as well as those who respect the Bridge to Home mission and vision and want to help. We thank everyone for their generosity in this important endeavor, past, present, and future. It's now time to hear from a few of our supporters and to proceed with the ribbon cutting of our great new plumbing.
Now we'll hear from Supervisor Catherine Barger.
It is a pleasure to join you all to celebrate this momentous ribbon cutting. The installation of the sewer and water services marks an important milestone for the new Bridge to Home shelter. I am proud to support and partner with Bridge to Home as they embark on this project to build a comprehensive homeless service hub in the Santa Clarita Valley. Through Measure H dollars, the county is providing an additional $3.1 million to construct this facility to replace the outdated modular buildings. I am thrilled to see how this project is coming together, and I know adding sewer access is only the beginning. The new facility on Drayton Street will provide 60 shelter beds and serve as the Santa Clarita Valley's first family shelter with 8 apartment-style units. It will also include the space and technology to provide access to housing and employment services, including job training and educational opportunities. This spring, 11 Bridge to Home residents are enrolled at College of the Canyons, plus another 20 residents are in the application process. You will hear more about the exciting efforts underway in a moment as Bridge to Home announces a community capital campaign to help fund their new campus. Together, we all remain committed to permanently housing individuals and families experiencing homelessness. The new shelter, along with services offered by professional staff and contributions from hundreds of volunteers, will provide the support people experiencing homelessness need to find and retain permanent housing. Congratulations to Bridge to Home, and thank you for your life-changing work.
Thank you so much, Supervisor Barger. We certainly appreciate the support from the county. Now we'll hear from Mayor Bill Miranda.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to celebrate this major milestone for Bridge to Home. Your city is proud to be a longtime partner in our relationship with Bridge to Home to help end homelessness in our community. The land on Dayton Street was donated by the city of Santa Clarita and was done with passion and heart and caring for the homeless population in our community. This site will be a campus where our neighbors experiencing homelessness can go to access shelter, a warm meal, and connect with resources necessary to make the bridge from homelessness to housing, which is very important, because we're not trying to build a shelter for homelessness to stay there forever. We're trying to build a bridge to home. And so that's important to keep in mind. I encourage the community to support Bridge to Home as they embark on this crucial campaign. It is my pleasure to present this certificate to mark the completion of the project. We will be giving this to Bridge to Home very shortly. Thank you, and God bless Bridge to Home.
Thank you so much, Mayor Miranda. We very much appreciate the support from the city. Now it's time to cut our ribbons. All right, everybody with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah!
Woo! All right,
Congratulations.
Sure.
we did it.
Hey,
Congratulations, everybody.
fantastic.
Woohoo! Good job, folks. As you've heard, the sewer hookup is just step one in building a facility that will support the efforts of people experiencing homelessness as they search for permanent homes, participate in education and job training, and engage in case management services. Here to tell you more about this project and our capital campaign is Mike Foley, Executive Director of Bridge to Home.
Thank you so much, everyone. This project is moving forward thanks to substantial funding from the County of Los Angeles and the City of Santa Clarita, and so importantly, generous donations from Landscape Development Incorporated, Real Life Church, the Bridge to Home Board of Directors, and I'm just sending a special shout out to one of our amazing supporters who invested in this project very early, the amazing Mary Martin. Mary, you're on the line with us, and just thank you so much for not only helping Bridge to Home, but your incredible commitment to ending homelessness across the Santa Clarita Valley. You've been a huge supporter of everyone. Thank you so much. And as we move forward, we're now depending on the entire community. County and city leaders have challenged Bridge to Home to raise $2.5 million through a capital fundraising campaign. This amount must be raised or pledged before any public funds are released to break ground on the project. To build this bridge to permanent housing, we need our whole community involved. We need your help. Those of us who work either as staff or volunteers for Bridge to Home are deeply grateful for the incredible generosity that has been shown to us for the last 22 years. We're asking each and every person in the Santa Clarita Valley to help us in this important effort. Right now, there are 3 things that you can do to support this community project. 1, tell everyone what we're doing at Bridge to Home to solve homelessness in the Santa Clarita Valley. The more people know, the better. 2, make a significant donation for the biggest and most lasting impact right away. Or 3, make a pledge to donate as much as you can every month between now and December 2021. You are the community that the future of Bridge to Home is built on. Again, thank you all so much.